Hello everyone, welcome back to Baruch Nation. Another edition of Let's Go for a Drive in 360. If you look over here, you'll see some guys moving in to this apartment building complex. Still sunny, good weather. Once again, no music because of YouTube. But that's okay. Lady's fighting with her dog. So you can't trust these drivers. I'm in a city called Brampton right now. And let's just say the reputation is they have the highest insurance rate, or one of the highest insurance rates in Ontario, and that speaks volumes for itself. It is very well known that the drivers in the area are not the greatest. So what can you do? So you have to make sure when you're driving, well, anywhere, that you have to be driving not just for yourself, but for others, because some of these people, they think they're from whatever country they came from, and they think that the driving characteristics are the same here in Canada as they are wherever it is that they came from. And that's not exactly the case, if you know what I mean. So you have to be watching at all times and anticipating the worst. Once again, we're using the Insta360 ONE. I guess they got the idea, or they got their naming inspiration from Microsoft, because this isn't their first camera. It's not their second camera. It's technically, I think it's their fourth camera, but they decided to call it the One. I guess all-in-one? I don't know. Who knows? But a nice sunny weather, clear skies. We should get some good visuals. You can look around and you'll see whatever you want to see. And I have some mangoes. I know that's random, right? But it's my vlog in 360. So if I want to show you my mangoes, I'm gonna. Decided we're going to go down a slightly more scenic route. We get some water. Yep. So I was just chatting with my dad. I've been looking for a new car. Currently, I'm in a Nissan Altima. Obviously, it's a four-door sedan. And I was looking at getting myself a entry-level luxury or a sport luxury four-door sedan to replace it. But everybody keeps telling me, I was just chatting with my dad, everybody keeps telling me I should buy an SUV. Right? Now, I don't understand. I want a four-door, I want a four-wheel drive vehicle. Okay? And I want something that I can have a little bit of fun driving. And unless I get a high-end SUV, when I think of fun to drive, right? It's got a little bit of kick to it. I don't think of an SUV. right? Now, of course, if you're going to be spending over $70,000, everything and any you can find whatever, everything is sporty, or you can find something that's got some balls. You know what I mean, right? But I'm not looking. I can't afford something in that price range right now, so I'm looking for something that's slightly cheaper. And the $35,000 SUVs, they're not exactly sporty. All right. Now, to be fair, comfort is more, I'm looking for more comfort. There goes a Corvette and a Mustang. But, obviously it's going to be comfortable. But I'm completely happy with my Altima. So, a lot of people, an Altima's not a sports car, right? Which I said, I want my next vehicle to be sport luxury or entry-level luxury. So for me, what that means is an Acura TLX or a Nissan Maxima, a Kia Stinger. To me, those kind of vehicles are sporty and luxury. All right. So even my friends have Honda Accords, so I don't really want. I want something different. Like I don't want to have the same vehicle as my friends. So otherwise, I would look at an Accord, right, or like a Civic. But those aren't luxury. Those aren't just a vehicle. But I want something that has a little bit of I'm not gonna say I'm going to a track, right? I'm not a race car driver. I very seldomly speed, right? But for instance, the Mazda CX-5 2014. I love how it looks. I love how it handles. I despise its lack of power. So I can't get something that doesn't have, kick to it, some pep. When I press the accelerator, even if there's a little bit of lag, but when I press the accelerator, I want my car to move. I don't want to press the accelerator, the engine makes a whole bunch of noise, and I'm still in the exact same spot. And that's what the CX-5 does. Right? Well, like I said, I don't need anything that's I don't need no Lamborghinis or friggin' AMGs or anything. I'd love to have one. But I'm not talking about performance cars. I'm talking about sporty cars. Fun to drive cars that are not necessarily a sports car. Right? Like the Nissan Maxima. They call it a four-door sports car. Like I said in the previous video, it's not really a four-door sports car. It's a sporty sedan. A slightly sporty sedan. It leans a little bit more towards the luxury side of things, but once again, I personally call that an entry-level luxury car, because by no means is it a Mercedes or a BMW or an Audi or a Lexus, right? But you're starting to get a lot of the features and a lot of the things those cars have in a car like that. So, and that's what I'm looking for, right? Then my next car after that will probably be a luxury vehicle or a higher end car, right? I'm trying to work my way up, Right? I'd love to be able to just jump straight into the, I'm not even sure what I would get if I had $70,000 to buy a car. I'm not even sure. Right? But if it was a Mercedes, it'd be an AMG. Right? If it was, the Acura, it'd have to be the TLX A-Spec Elite or something. Like it'd have to be like it'd have to be the highest model of it. I'd have to drive it first, but I love how the Kia Stinger looks, right? And that comes in Canada, $55,000. We only have two options right now, right, in 2018. So you're either paying, I think it's $47,000 or $55,000 plus taxes, right? And we only have the GT. We don't have the 2-liter. We don't have the manual. We don't have the rear-wheel drive Stingers. We only have all-wheel drive and the GT and GT2s, which is what it be in the States. We only have those models. So, but I think that'd be fun to drive. I've never driven one, so I might drive it and absolutely hate it, right? But I doubt it. I think I'd really like it. So I think that'd be fun. But I'm continuing. Whoa, what's this person doing? We'll see. But anyway, everybody keeps telling me to buy an SUV. And I'm just like trying to think, okay. There's, for me, the Nissan Murano. Alright. There's the Ford Edge. There's the Acura RDX or MDX. There's the CX-5, but it just, the lack of power. I want a vehicle, maybe you guys can help me. I want a vehicle that has at least 250 horsepower, right? At least 250 foot-pounds of torque, all right? So that doesn't leave me. The Murano would fit the bill. I don't think there's any Mazda. Maybe the CX-7? Maybe? But yeah, so maybe you can help me. SUV, smaller SUVs. I don't need, like, for instance, this Honda Pilot. Way too big for me, right? Not if my friend has a RAV4, so I don't want one of those. Plus, it doesn't make the power that I would like. I'd prefer a V6, right? Or like a twin turbo 4-cylinder, which I don't think there's very many of those in SUVs. Anyway, it's either small or big. That's it. So, right? So like right now the Murano is higher on my list because it's got a V6, options for a panel roof, leather seats, 360 camera. You know, it's got, like I said, entry-level luxury options. Things that come standard on some luxury cars. It's higher trim, get those features, right? So if you guys see what I mean when I say entry-level luxury. Like my current car, the Altima. The Altima is a mid-size family sedan, right? Sells in high volume. 95% of them or more are the 4-cylinder. They have cloth seats, right? But when you option them fully, you get leather seats, sunroof, V6, not anymore. Not in 2018, I believe they got rid of it. But V6, leather seats, heated seats, sunroof, dual exhaust, right? Big entry-level luxury in the top trim. Right? So, and I personally aesthetically like the look of a dual exhaust vehicle. There's a lot of people. I prefer the look of a dual exhaust vehicle over a single exhaust, so I'd prefer to get a vehicle that has a dual exhaust standard, right? So maybe you guys can help me. Give me some ideas of, like for instance, the Grand Cherokee, right? But if I was gonna get the Grand Cherokee, I'd want at least the SRT8. I'd want the SRT8. Right? Well, I'd really want the Trackhawk, but let's be real here. You know, that's a. If I was gonna get a vehicle if I had $100,000 for my vehicle, my personal choice is, it's already made. It's extremely simple. I'm buying a Tesla. Right? very, very, very easy choice for me if I'm going to be getting a car in the 100,000s, because I'm a tech guy, and it's a tech vehicle, right? It's not even a car, it's a tech vehicle, right? It's tech on wheels, and that's what I love about it. Right? Instantly, I'd buy a Tesla Model S. Okay? No question, just boom, Tesla Model S, P100D. Right? Or even the Model X, since everybody keeps telling me, get an SUV, buy an SUV. But I'm just curious. Give me your thoughts on an SUV that is, the size of, Murano, RDX, Ford Edge, that in that world, right? The Infiniti QX50 is, like I said in my last video, the QX50 is very high on my, even though that's more of a, they count it as an SUV, but to me that's like a wagon, right? And I don't have a problem with a wagon. I have no problem with a wagon. So the Q, so those, that in that realm of vehicle, and I'm looking at probably a 2016 or a 2017. So give me your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And with that, I think I'm gonna leave that as my ending point for this video. So thank you all. I hope you all have a great day. And we will ride together again in another 360 video. Have a great day.